wild, bro.
All right, so
this is wild.
Basically, we were talking about this, and somehow this got brought up. But what are the statute of limitations on getting with your homie's ex?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that is so nice.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Alright, so for me, it's a no, bro.
Wait, you said no flat off? It's not
What?
You're the one that has told me about how
Alright, so
you have had homies come up to you and you guys
dap
dap up, and then that allows you guys to move on to the next thing, and then they can go. You guys have like this thing. Tell me more about that.
See, yo, he always try to do this little setup thing, like I'm the guy, right? So,
you said it because you came out with with the exact opposite of what you told me.
He gonna let me explain. Don't run, nigga. So the explanation is this. Now, if it's a shorty that you had a serious committed relationship with, that y'all had time together, it's definitely a no.
What's time?
I would say, bro, past like 6 months, like y'all was saying I love you and y'all was in it.
Okay.
That shorty is off limits. That shorty is off limits. You should not be rolling up with
All right,
her.
so then what do we consider a homie then?
Like you know what I'm saying? Like my brother, man.
Somebody, okay.
That's
someone
what I'm saying. Like if you my brother, bro, like if we're
define
boys.
What that means. Does that mean
so
that
what that means is like we roll in all spaces
people be
together.
rolling with people that aren't really their bros.
Explain, bro. Let me damn.
All right, tell.
We rolling in all circles. I trust you in terms of like day one, we are together. The people that is in my quote unquote circle,
those
as another
are
example.
That you consider your homies.
Yes.
All right.
And I'm saying for those people,
it's off limits.
It's off limits. And same thing goes for me. Same thing goes for me.
So then, tell me about the situation where you said that you guys had the homie code.
The other situation, and another thing is like, out of respect, you should be coming to me and being like, yo.
But you just said it should be off limits. So why would you even? I would never come to you. That'd be crazy. I would never. First of all, I would never even want that because I don't even want to be putting my place in the same holes that.
Here's the situation.
Khalif's been in.
Here's the situation. If it was something where they're iffy about the fact that like we never were really that serious, but they knew we had time together. And they're trying to just, out of respect, figure that out. Mm-hmm. Come talk to me. If it's go, yeah, go ahead. You good? Because I'm saying that she was not somebody that was of seriousness.
So you're gatekeeping pussy now?
Never been such trash.
I'm in shock.
For my boys? If we're together like that, bro. If we're together like that.
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Isn't it her body though? So like, isn't it her choice?
Oh my God, this is not what we're talking about. Though. We're not talking about that her choice. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the boys. We're talking about the circle. Okay, my brothers.
What about your circle?
And I'm saying that if you don't necessarily understand if she was somebody serious for me or not, then you should come talk to me about it. And then if it wasn't and it's cool, go ahead, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I could never even. I think for me it looks like this. If I don't even want a girl that has even like looked at you and smiled, low-key.
My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined.
We like went out and met some people a couple of months ago, and he started vibing with this girl. I would never look at her in that type of way, off of the fact that she started talking to him. It's just off of my own.
Because you got a pride thing.
I don't want to. Well, I could never see them that way. And to me, it would be like if I started trying to like move on her like that, that would be me like asserting dominance on him. So then that'd be disrespectful that way. So there's no way I move where there's a good thing by pursuing a person that.
I see. You say dominance. I just look at it as disrespect.
Yeah, but that's why it's disrespectful because. You're saying like I can take this person out, and you have nothing. You can't do anything about it. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's disrespectful, but it's
that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is disrespectful. So for me, I don't think there's really If it's someone that you're close with, that person's off for life. Which is why sometimes there's been times where I've been like upset where I'm like, damn, like at one point I might have liked that person, but now like for the rest of my life I have to look at them and be like, yep, off the table now. And it's not like I'm feeling like damn, like now, like I wish that. I'm just saying like it's like well, it's as though that person like died to me sexually, basically.
Oh, I thought. See, when you were talking about that, I thought you were talking about your boys. I didn't think that you were talking.
I'm saying any of their girls, and they've been with.
But I was to me, it's like
the girl died sexually.
They went after somebody that
was with me.
Yes.
No, that's why I don't really trust a lot of people, so I don't really bring women around just any guys because they be moving a little crazy. And then now I have to act up because you're being disrespectful, and that just gets me involved in things that I don't need to be involved in.
This video is sponsored by the Torn Collection.
Going to pieces and I don't know what to do. Feeling like I'm stuck, so I just leave it up to you to decide. Are you gonna help me make my heart combine or divide? I can't help it, wish I could just keep my feelings inside. Going to pieces and I don't know what to do. Feeling like I'm stuck, so I just leave it up to you to decide. Are you gonna help me make my heart combine or divide? I can't help it, wish I could just keep my feelings inside.
I'm lost in a world so cold, so rough, and I need some love, some hug. I just wanna feel fine. Lately I've been feeling all alone. Everything I ever want, I get it on my own. I don't feel like losing now, so I get inside my zone. And the devil want my life, and he won't leave me alone.
I'm gonna never be bringing it up.
So I'll ask this then: is there any scenario essentially where one of your quote unquote that you see as your people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They come up and ask you, like, "Yo, I've been talking to so and so, and I wanted to see if you would be cool with me trying to make moves." What does the dynamic have to be with that female in order for you to even give it a okay, or is that there will be no possibility of that? And that's a person that you see as your people.
That's never happened to me. I don't think I really have. I think most people that know me would know that I would be looking at them crazy if they came and asked me that. So I don't think that's ever happened.
Oh, I'm not saying.
But I'm saying hypothetically, if it did, I'm trying to think of what the scenario would be where I would be like, go ahead. I think that you would have had to have had a prior relationship with them before I knew them. Like you guys had to have known each other outside of me.
Right.
For that, before me.
Right.
For me
before
to
you
even,
were romantically involved.
Yeah, for me to even be like, yeah, I'm not gonna have any beef if you like.
Go with that.
Because you guys have a pre-existing relationship.
Yeah.
But if you only know them because of me,
because of you,
and you think that I'm gonna flapjack you,
It's free real estate.
over to them, no, I'm sorry. You need to go somewhere else. Don't come after my leftovers and start scavenging. Because then that just makes me view you in a certain way where it's like you couldn't just go you couldn't find anyone else? Or is it that you feel do you get some level of like excitement of going after someone that you know used to be mine? Because then I would be like, then I started looking at you kind of like a loser. Like,
well,
I start looking at you like a hyena. Like you're just like going after the scraps and you get excited.
You're untrustworthy at that point.
It's not even about trustworthy because it's not that the whole reason why they would be coming after at the end is because they were not able to compete during. So I would have to look down at them that way. And
I kind of look at it.
It's kind of disgusting.
Like what I see, I feel like is the fact that they didn't have the courage or necessarily the balls to go after them or to necessarily even be real with me about it until after the fact.
So I don't understand. I'm not upset that they find them attractive at all. That's normal. Like,
yeah, that's fine.
I'm at the point. I would be looking at them sideways because of the fact.
Bro, if it's just to pipe, bro, oh, that's a definitely negative. I think that's a negative across the board, most likely. For me, I think that's a negative across the board. Like if you're just trying to pipe, bro, like you could pipe anything else.
I don't think I have that issue. It's hard for me to think that because I would never date a girl that would be just thrown out like that. So it would have, yeah, I just wouldn't see that as possible. For even looking at the different of someone that I would want to, that I would view as like dateable to me. It should be very difficult for you to get in there. That it should be difficult for me to get in there, so that it's also difficult for other people. That's the way I view it. I don't because I think that's the only way that you can really assure that like
that you're with somebody that you value in certain in that
our
in
bond has
respect.
any meaning. Because I feel as though if you're just giving up to anyone, or you're just able to just easily just switch around with anyone, then
how am I special to you? Because
then
when
how
you first met
special is
me,
our
you
bond?
looked at me at the same way as the other.
So that it feels like you could easily just switch over to someone else. So for me, I don't even really see it as it being that easy for them to just like just be like, oh, you guys want to have sex, and they're just, oh yeah, we're fine. But yeah,
you can speak to that thought.
If you think there's a different level of
what's your conditions if you have some
of communication necessary for you to go try to get with your bro's ex, then make sure you leave a comment. Tell us any stories of when this has happened to you, or what you would do in these situations. We'll be back with you with another video.
That'll be good.
Oh my god, that is so nice.